If you guys knew how much I loved baby back ribs or pretty much any rib, the love is like really deep, is strong, and ribs just have a chokehold on me. There is always a slab or three in my deep freezer. So these Asian sticky ribs are going to blow your mind. They're so simple and delicious and just come together really quickly. I've got a 2-ish pound slab of baby back ribs. I just took the membrane off. You just want to grab the corner and yank it with the paper towel. It comes right off. I'm seasoning just the back with salt and pepper, but the flesh side, we're going to add a little bit more love to it. So I'm rubbing it with some neutral oil. I used avocado, kosher salt, black pepper, smoked paprika. You can kind of use whatever you want to here. I'm using some Asian 5-spice blend. This is a key flavor. I've got this black garlic seasoning. You can use regular garlic seasoning. I just happen to have this. Olive Nation. I'm going to hook you up with the coupon code, but I'm using their hickory smoked powder. Now, if you don't have the powder, you can definitely use the drops, just the liquid smoke. A little bit of distilled white vinegar powder. You can use the liquid. Some Swerve Brown, not too much, maybe a tablespoon, and just crumble it all over. And we're gonna put these ribs in a 325 degree oven, meat side down in foil. Okay, so I'm wrapping them up, double wrapping them, lining my baking sheet, and I'm making sure that the meat side is down. It's gonna go in your oven for about 2 to 2.5 hours. So we're making the glaze, and I'm using some keto honey, some Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, because I couldn't find my Swerve brown sugar in time for this, so I just grabbed that one. Garlic sauce, chili garlic sauce. I used the squeezable ginger and garlic that you see in there, soy sauce, some Asian 5-spice blend, and what else did I add in here? You're gonna bring that to a simmer just to get all those components melted down. Taste it for seasoning. Mine wasn't sweet enough for my liking, so I added more sugar. See how that works? And when it gets to be a little bit on the perfect side, you're gonna add like a tiny drop of toasted sesame oil. If you have it, if you don't worry about it. And I like to add a little bit of salted butter to these types of glazes because it just... Now look, the ribs are done. Look, they're falling apart. They fell apart. The shit just fell apart. But I'm gonna fake it, and we're gonna stick them back together. So I did put them under the broiler naked for about 3 minutes, right under the broiler. And then I glazed them under the broiler for another 2 to 3 minutes. Glaze them again, back under the broiler for another 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're going to glaze them again. You want to do this for about at least 3 times. It seems excessive, but trust me. I'm steaming some broccoli just in some water, nothing to see here. And I've got some cauliflower rice, again, nothing to see here. You've seen me do this 1,000 times. And I'm just putting the ribs on top. It's that simple, and it's so delicious. Oh, and I garnished it with some toasted sesame seeds and these, you see these curly, super cute scallions. So you just want to slice your scallions super thin, put them in ice cold water for about an hour, and then they just curl up. It's the cutest thing ever, and they're delicious. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, leave a comment or hit me up, send me a message, and I hope you enjoy. Oh, and you can use beef ribs if you don't eat pork. Okay, bye. Oh, that is good.
bitch.